Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
Over the last week, we have gotten several calls from residents or absentee residents from Nye County with property here in Pahrump that have been receiving letters with a code compliance letterhead to them. They are generally for vacant properties around town. They are basically saying that they are in violation with overgrown weeds and vegetation, and that they could be facing some fines and citations if it's not taken care of. Apparently, we learned yesterday that several, if not all of these folks that are receiving these letters have also been receiving solicitations from people wanting to purchase their property almost on a daily basis. Some of them have actually mentioned. So it appears that possibly whoever's involved in doing that could be sending these letters out trying to intimidate people and scare people into selling their property. We have actually gotten calls from some of the realtors here in town asking about this, asking what the implications are with the code violation on the property, if it impedes the sale of the property at any kind. But apparently a lot of these people, because they are absentee owners, they don't even live here. Vacant property around here was purchased years and years ago by folks that don't live here. So yes, the realtors have indicated that they are trying to sell their properties because they don't want to mess with the expense and stuff of trying to clean it up, because most of them are out in the desert, and it's been multiple calls now every day this week, starting on Monday. I'm going to say there's probably been an average of 30 calls a day. The first one, we didn't realize how big of an issue this actually was. Not knowing how many letters had gone out from this erroneous person. And we've since then now learned that there are several letters that have went out. Again, just learned a lot more information yesterday as far as what the possible scam could be. And we are going to inform all of the realtors that, if they do receive calls like this, to not only let people know that they need to verify whether or not it's an official letter with the planning department and code compliance, but also to try to get information on what exactly they've received. Right now I'm trying to obtain a letter actually from one of the solicitors trying to get them to sell their property, so we can start trying to pin down who this is that's doing this. When somebody does call about receiving one of these letters, we're asking them not only where did you receive the letter, but what property does it have to do with, and then also have you received any letters asking, soliciting a sale on your property. Oh. And we did have one yesterday that is supposed to be sending us that paperwork, so hopefully we'll have it by Monday. We did talk with the Postal Service, and they are being sent bulk mail, so somebody would have had to walk into a post office somewhere and hand these letters over. There's so many. It had to have been boxes of letters, and they are in the process of trying to track down which post office they came from and who paid for them. I would definitely encourage that they do contact planning and code compliance to first validate whether or not the letter is a fake letter, and then also at that point we will either turn the information over to the Sheriff's Department and Postal Service, or they are welcome to contact them themselves as well. Huh? But my main thing is I know it's got a lot of people worried that they're facing possible fines, and I'm trying to get that under taken care of, so they aren't in a panic. 775-751-4249 will reach one of our secretaries here in this office. We are open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can stop at our office. We're located at 250 North Highway 160, Suite 100.